Listen up. I want you to hear this loud and clear. God didn't let you suffer for no reason. There's a bigger plan at play, and every moment of hardship you faced, every challenge you've encountered has shaped you into someone stronger, more resilient, more powerful than you were yesterday. You may not see it now, but let me tell you something. Every step you've taken, every tear you've shed has been part of the path that leads you to greatness. I know you've had moments when you've asked, why me? You felt beaten down, exhausted, like you can't take one more step. But in those moments of darkness, that's when your character was built. That's when your spirit was forged. You didn't go through that pain for nothing. It wasn't just random. It wasn't just bad luck. It was preparation. Preparation for what's next. The person you're becoming is far greater than the person you were before. You see, God doesn't waste any of your struggles. Everything you've been through is a stepping stone, a tool, a lesson for the next level. The fire you've been through hasn't consumed you, it's refined you. And right now, you might feel like you're walking through the toughest season of your life, but trust me, this is the moment where you discover what you're made of. This is where you turn your pain into power. You are here for a reason. And the world needs the version of you that is rising from these ashes. It needs your wisdom, your experience, your strength. It needs you to show up and deliver. And let me be clear, God isn't punishing you. He's preparing you. He's shaping you into a warrior, someone who can rise against all odds, someone who can show the world that no matter how hard the storm gets, you can weather it. So stop seeing your struggles as a curse. See them as a blessing. The very thing that feels like it's breaking you is actually breaking you free. You are becoming the person who will inspire others to push through their own struggles. You are becoming the person who will show others that no matter what happens, you don't give up. You don't quit. You keep going. You keep fighting. You keep believing. Do you think that the world's greatest achievers, people like Tony Robbins, Oprah, or Elon Musk, didn't face their own battles? Of course they did. But they didn't let those battles define them. They used those battles to fuel their greatness. They used pain as the foundation for their purpose. And now it's your turn. So stand up. Look at the pain in your life right now and let it fuel you. Let it push you. Let it remind you that you are on the brink of something extraordinary. God didn't let you suffer for no reason. He's preparing you for your next breakthrough, your next level. And trust me, it's going to be bigger and better than anything you've ever imagined. Listen to me now, your struggles, your pain, they are not coincidences. Every single challenge, every setback, every moment of suffering, it's not something that's happening to you by accident. God didn't just let it happen for no reason. There is purpose in every single hardship you face. It may not make sense right now, but I promise you there is a bigger plan at work. The truth is, we often find ourselves asking, why me? Why is this happening to me and I get it? It's hard. It feels unfair. It feels overwhelming. But what if I told you that this struggle is exactly what you need to become the person you're destined to be? What if I told you that this hardship is not your enemy, but your ally? That's right. These challenges are the tools that are shaping you, molding you, and preparing you for something far greater than you can imagine. God doesn't waste time, and He doesn't waste suffering. Every single pain you've gone through, every moment of struggle is a lesson. It's a step towards something bigger. You are not being punished. You are being prepared. You are being developed in ways that you may not even fully understand yet. Think about it when you go through something difficult, what happens? You learn, you grow, you adapt, you discover parts of yourself you never knew existed. You get stronger, more resilient, and more resourceful. And eventually you look back and see that all those moments of suffering were necessary for your growth. Without them, you wouldn't be who you are today. God's plan for you is far bigger than what you can see right now. You may be stuck in a moment of pain, but trust me, that moment is preparing you for a future that is far beyond what you've ever imagined. The suffering is not for nothing. It's shaping you, it's sharpening you, and it's getting you ready for your breakthrough. Hold on tight. What you're going through right now is the foundation for the success and purpose that's waiting for you. Keep pushing, because there's purpose in your pain. And that purpose will lead you to greatness. Listen to me now, pain doesn't break you, it builds you. I need you to get this deep in your soul. Every struggle, every hardship you've endured is a catalyst for your growth. It's not there to destroy you. It's there to strengthen you. Pain is the hammer that shapes you, the fire that forges you into someone unstoppable. Think about this for a second. What happens when you go through tough times? When everything around you seems to be falling apart. That's when you dig deeper. That's when your true strength shows up. You discover what you're really made of when you're pushed to the edge. It's easy to stay comfortable when everything is going well, but growth doesn't happen in the comfort zone. It happens when you're tested, when you're forced to rise, when you have no other choice but to keep going. If you're going through pain right now, understand this is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you're becoming stronger. You are being tested, yes, but you are also being prepared. God doesn't give you challenges you can't overcome. He's giving you the exact test you need to become who you're meant to be. The strength you gain from pain is the kind of strength that cannot be taken away from you. It's the kind of strength that comes from perseverance, from pushing through when you feel like giving up. It's the kind of strength that is built when you face the hardest moments of your life and come out the other side knowing that you can handle anything. The pain you're experiencing now is creating a foundation that will carry you through everything that comes next. You've already survived everything you've gone through up to this point. And that's not an accident. That's because you are stronger than you realize. Pain is not something to avoid, it's something to embrace, because it's the very thing that's making you stronger. So when you feel like you can't take one more step, remember this, you've already proven to yourself that you can. And the next time life throws something at you, you'll face it with more strength, more wisdom, and more power than ever before. This pain is not here to break you. It's here to build you into a force that nothing can stop. You've got to understand something crucial. God doesn't waste your suffering. Every ounce of pain you felt, every moment of struggle you've endured, it's all part of a bigger, more powerful plan. It's not a random act. It's not a mistake. It's not something that's just happening to you. It's happening for you. And it's leading you somewhere incredible. See, too many of us look at suffering like it's the end of the road. We think this is it. This is the moment where I give up, where I break down. But let me tell you, suffering is not a dead end. It's a process. It's the universe, it's God testing you, strengthening you, preparing you for something bigger. Every time you've been knocked down, every time you faced hardship, it wasn't a punishment, it was a preparation. It was God working behind the scenes, molding you into the person you need to become in order to fulfill your purpose. You might not see it yet, but there's purpose in every single struggle. Every challenge is a tool, a lesson, a gift that will eventually propel you toward your destiny. The universe is not against you. God is not against you. You're being tested because you're ready for more than what you've been able to handle so far. These obstacles are not barriers, they're stepping stones, each one lifting you higher, building the foundation for the future that's waiting for you. Think about it. You've already come this far. You've faced incredible odds and you're still standing. That means you've already passed so many tests, you've already overcome so many obstacles, and you're still here. You are tougher than you think. And each of those moments of suffering has been shaping you, refining you, equipping you with exactly what you need for what's coming next. So stop thinking of your struggles as something that's holding you back. Start seeing them as the things that are pushing you forward, the things that are giving you the strength, the wisdom, and the experience to go to the next level. God is not giving you these challenges because he wants to see you fail. He's giving them to you because he knows you can handle it. And he knows you're capable of greatness. You are being prepared for something extraordinary. God doesn't waste your suffering. He's using it to build you into a person who can achieve more than you've ever imagined. Trust the process, because every step, every struggle is part of your preparation for the breakthrough that's just around the corner. Let me tell you something, you are not being broken by your pain, you are being refined. What you're going through right now isn't some cruel twist of fate, it's a process. You're in the fire, and it may feel like the heat is unbearable, but this is exactly what you need. The fire doesn't destroy gold, it purifies it. The storm doesn't destroy the tree, it strengthens its roots. And right now you are being strengthened. You are being shaped into someone who will not only survive, but thrive. The fire you're walking through right now is not the end of you. It's the beginning of something greater. Think about how a diamond is formed. It doesn't just appear out of nowhere. It's created under pressure, deep in the earth, in the darkest, most difficult places. And the same is true for you. You may be in the middle of something tough, but this pain is creating something beautiful within you. It's making you stronger, sharper, and more resilient than ever before. You are being shaped, not destroyed. Every time you face a challenge, you have a choice. You can either let it break you or you can use it to build you. The fire that you're in right now is a test of your endurance, your patience, and your ability to keep moving forward. And I promise you, you will come out of this stronger than before. You will come out with a sense of clarity and purpose, ready to take on whatever the world throws your way. Pain doesn't have to be your enemy. It can be your greatest ally if you let it teach you, if you let it mold you. God isn't letting you suffer because he wants to see you fail. No. He's letting you go through this because he knows that on the other side of this struggle is something so much greater than you can see right now. He's building something in you that you can't even comprehend. The character, the strength, the wisdom you're gaining right now will be the foundation for your future success. Without this fire, without this pressure, you wouldn't be ready for the incredible things that are coming your way. So when you feel the heat of life's challenges, when it feels like you can't take it anymore, just remember this: you are not being broken. You are being refined. You are being refined. You are being prepared for greatness. Embrace the fire, trust the process, and know that the best version of yourself is being forged right now in the heat of your struggles. Keep pushing, keep going. The fire is not here to destroy you. It's here to make you who you were always meant to be. Let me tell you this right now: what you're going through is not random. It's not by chance. Every hardship you face, every challenge you overcome is preparing you for something bigger, something greater than you could ever imagine. God didn't put you through this for no reason. This suffering, this pain is shaping you, building you, and making you ready for your next level. You may not see it now, but every single step you take through the struggle is taking you closer to the person you're meant to become, the life you're meant to live, and the destiny that is waiting for you. It's all part of the preparation. You are not stuck. You are not lost. You are being developed. The struggles you're facing are like weights in a gym. They're strengthening you, preparing your mind, your heart, your spirit to carry the load of your future. Think about where you want to be in life. Think about your dreams. You want success, right? You want to build something incredible, something that will stand the test of time. But the person who can carry that success hasn't been created yet. You're being made into that person right now. And the way God is preparing you is through these very struggles. Without them, you wouldn't have the strength, the resilience, the wisdom, and the clarity to handle what's coming next. This isn't just about what's happening now, it's about what's coming in your future. Your future self is already being formed by the pain you're experiencing today. The trials you face are not obstacles, they are the building blocks of your destiny. The person you are becoming, the person who will conquer those dreams and achieve things you've only imagined, is being shaped right now through these challenges. So understand this: God is preparing you. He's not punishing you. He's not testing you to see if you'll break. He's testing you to see how strong you've become, how much you've grown, how ready you are for the life that's waiting for you. You may be frustrated, tired, or feeling overwhelmed, but I want you to know that every step you take, every challenge you face is pushing you closer to your breakthrough. So don't run from this. Don't wish it away. Embrace the process. Understand that you are being prepared for something so much bigger than where you are right now. The strength, the wisdom, the clarity, and the purpose you are gaining today are the very things you need to step into your future. Keep moving forward. Trust the process. Your preparation is leading you straight to your breakthrough, and that's something you can count on. I need you to understand this: your pain is not the enemy. It's the fuel. Your struggles, your hardships, they are not here to defeat you. They are here to empower you. You have a choice right now whether to let your pain hold you back or let it push you forward. And let me tell you, when you turn your pain into power, there's nothing that can stop you. The very thing that's trying to bring you down is actually the thing that's going to elevate you to the next level. I think about it. The most powerful people in the world didn't get there because everything was handed to them on a silver platter. They got there by using their pain. They used it as their fire, their motivation, their reason to keep going when everyone else would have quit. They didn't see their struggles as something to be afraid of. They saw them as an opportunity to grow, to rise, and to become stronger than they ever thought possible. Now, I know that pain feels personal. I know it's tough. I know you feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, but listen to me, the pain is not meant to break you. It's meant to make you. Every time you feel knocked down, every time you feel like giving up, that's when you have the opportunity to turn the pain into power. When you push through, when you keep going, when you don't let life's punches keep you on the mat, that's when you transform yourself. Here's what I want you to understand. Pain doesn't have to be a source of suffering. It can be a source of strength. Think about the moments when you faced something difficult and you chose to keep going anyway. What did that do for you? It made you stronger. It made you more resilient. It made you more powerful. It gave you wisdom. And those moments, those decisions to keep going, have created a version of you that can handle anything. God didn't let you suffer for no reason. He's given you the power to become the person you were always meant to be. The power to stand tall, to rise above your circumstances, to show the world that no matter how hard life gets, you will never back down. Your pain is a resource. It's not something to be afraid of, it's something to use. When you turn your struggles into strength, you take back control. You become the creator of your own destiny. So don't shy away from the hard times. Don't avoid the pain. Use it. Let it fuel your fire. Let it drive you. Because once you turn that pain into power, there is no limit to what you can achieve. Keep moving forward. Keep rising. The power you need to succeed is already within you. It's in your pain. It's in your struggle. And it's waiting for you to tap into it. I need you to hear this loud and clear. What you're going through right now isn't just for you. It's for the people who will look at you one day and say, if they can do it, so can I. Your journey, your struggle, your pain, it's not just shaping you, it's preparing you to inspire others. The battles you face today are the stories you will one day tell that will light a fire in someone else's heart, giving them the courage to keep going when they feel like giving up. You see, the world needs your story. The world needs your strength. The world needs to see you rise, because when they see you rise, they realize they can rise too. You're not just going through this for your own growth, you're going through it because there are people out there who need to hear your story, who need to see you overcome. Your struggles are not in vain. They are your preparation to become a beacon of hope, a symbol of strength for those who feel like they are drowning in their own pain. Think about the greatest leaders, the greatest achievers, the greatest warriors who have ever lived. They didn't just suffer for themselves, they suffered for others. They showed the world that no matter how hard the fight gets, no matter how dark the days, there is always a way through. They used their pain to light the path for others, and now it's your turn. Every time you overcome an obstacle, every time you refuse to give up, you are becoming the person who will inspire others to push through their own battles. You are becoming the living proof that strength is built through struggle. That success is born from persistence, that you don't have to be perfect to make a difference, you just have to keep going, even when it feels impossible. God didn't let you suffer for no reason. He's shaping you into a person who will be a living testament to what's possible when you refuse to quit. Your pain isn't just your own, it's the seed of strength that you will one day share with someone else. So when you feel like you can't take it anymore, remember your breakthrough isn't just for you. It's for the person who will need your story to keep moving forward. Your journey is bigger than you. Your growth is bigger than you. Your success is bigger than you. You are becoming someone who will inspire millions. And that's why you've been through everything you've been through. Keep pushing, keep going, because your victory will not only change your life, it will change the lives of others who need to see that it's possible to rise no matter what. Let me tell you something that's going to change the way you see your struggles. The greatest achievers, the ones who have made the biggest impact in the world, have all gone through unimaginable pain, heartache, and challenges. They didn't get to the top by avoiding suffering. They embraced it. They used it to fuel their success. And so will you. What you're going through right now is not some random misfortune. It's your training ground. It's your boot camp preparing you for greatness. Think about it. Every person you look up to, every icon, every successful entrepreneur, every champion, they didn't have an easy ride. They didn't just wake up one day and find themselves at the pinnacle of success. They fought battles. They endured suffering. They overcame what seemed impossible. And that's exactly what you're doing right now. What you're going through is not just shaping you, it's preparing you to be the next person who stands in the light of success. The person who others will look to and say, they made it, I can make it too. The difference between someone who succeeds and someone who falls is how they respond to their suffering. The people who achieve greatness use pain as their motivator. They transform their struggles into fuel. They don't let their circumstances define them. They use them to redefine themselves. And that's exactly what you're doing, whether you realize it or not. You're becoming the kind of person who can handle success. You're becoming the kind of person who can thrive no matter what life throws your way. Every hardship, every setback is preparing you for the success that's waiting for you. You're being forged in the fire, just like the greats before you. You think the likes of Oprah, Steve Jobs, or Nelson Mandela had it easy. They were knocked down. They faced rejection. They faced pain. They faced failure after failure. But they didn't let that stop them. They used it. They turned their struggles into power. And so will you. The path you're on is the same path that led these giants to greatness. This suffering is not happening to you. It's happening for you. It's happening because you have something bigger inside of you, something the world needs to see. God is preparing you for greatness. The more you endure, the more you rise, the more you prove that no matter how hard it gets, you will not be stopped. Your story is going to be the one that inspires the next generation. Your success will be the proof that greatness is born from struggle. So the next time life throws you a curveball, remember you're not alone in this. You are becoming just like those who have come before you, those who have used their pain, their suffering to fuel their success. You are not just surviving these challenges, you are transforming them into your victory. Keep going, because the greatness you are stepping into is not just for you. It's for everyone who will look at your life and realize they can do it too. You're not just overcoming, you're setting the stage for a legacy that will inspire generations. Keep rising. The world is waiting for you to show up. Listen to me, what you're going through right now is making you ready for a level of success, a level of impact that you can't even fathom yet. God is not letting you suffer without purpose. This moment, this season of struggle is not the end. It's the beginning of something far greater than you've ever imagined. Your pain is not here to defeat you. It's here to prepare you for the extraordinary future that's waiting for you on the other side of this. You might not see it right now, but everything you're going through is adding up. It's building on each other, and it's all preparing you for what's next. The strength you're developing, the resilience you're building, the lessons you're learning, all of this is positioning you for a breakthrough that will change everything. You are not here by accident. You're being specifically molded, shaped, and prepared for something bigger, something that's going to elevate your life and the lives of those around you. Every setback, every challenge is a step towards something greater. Every time you get knocked down and get back up, you're getting stronger. Every time you feel like you can't keep going, but you choose to press on anyway, you are strengthening the muscles of your mind, your heart, your spirit, and you are preparing for the success that's waiting for you. There's a reason for this process. God is refining you. He's shaping you to handle the weight of your future. Think about the person you will be on the other side of this. When you've passed through this storm, you won't be the same person. You will be someone who has gained so much wisdom, so much strength, so much resilience that nothing will be able to stand in your way. Your breakthrough will come, but it will come with a power and confidence that comes only through overcoming. When you step into that next level of success, you'll know that you earned it. You'll know that you are capable of handling anything that comes your way. So don't take your struggle lightly. Don't wish it away. Know that this is all happening for a reason. You are being prepared to handle the success, the responsibility, the impact that you are about to experience. The person who is going to achieve your dreams is being created right now in the middle of your pain. The strength, the character, the resilience, it's all being forged in the fire of what you're going through. You are being made for greatness, and this struggle is part of your preparation. So keep going, keep pushing. You are not just enduring this, you are transforming through it. Every day, every moment, you are becoming the person you need to be to step into the future that God has already mapped out for you. When you come out on the other side, you won't just be a survivor, you'll be a warrior, a victor, and a force to be reckoned with. And when you look back at everything you've been through, you'll realize that it was all worth it. It was all part of the plan. Keep going. The best is yet to come. I need you to understand this right now. Your breakthrough is coming, and it's coming because of everything you've been through. You're not just suffering for the sake of it. You're not just enduring pain for nothing. Everything you've gone through, every trial, every setback, every moment of doubt, it's all leading you to something monumental. It's part of the journey that is preparing you for the success, the life, the impact that's on its way. You're closer to your breakthrough than you think. This moment you're in, the struggle you're feeling, it's just the final test before your transformation. The challenges you've faced are like weights in the gym, pushing you to grow stronger, pushing you to dig deeper into your resilience, your faith, your ability to stand tall when everything around you is crumbling. This is the last stretch, the moment right before you break through and step into the fullness of your purpose. Do you know what happens when the pressure gets intense? When it feels like you can't take anymore? That's when diamonds are formed. That's when the gold is purified. That's when greatness is birthed. Right now you are being prepared not for small things, not for mediocrity, but for greatness, for a future beyond your wildest dreams. This pain, this struggle, is the very thing that will allow you to step into your purpose and impact the world in a way that's unique to you. So here's the deal. Do not quit now. Do not give up. The moment you want to give up is the moment that victory is right around the corner. You're being tested because you're capable of more than you think. You're being shaped because you are capable of handling success at a level that most people will never experience. And the only way to step into that future is to push through this moment. You're not being tested because God wants to see you fail. You're being tested because He's preparing you for what's next. He's preparing you for the life you've prayed for, the impact you've dreamed about, the success you've envisioned. Every struggle, every challenge is giving you the strength to rise higher, to stand taller, to take on more than you ever thought possible. Right now, it may not feel like it, but everything you've been through is moving you closer to your breakthrough. It's not random. It's not a punishment. It's the process. And you are so much stronger than you know. God hasn't let you suffer for no reason. He's been shaping you, refining you, preparing you for the greatness that is just on the other side of this struggle. So keep going. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Keep pushing forward because you are closer to your breakthrough than you've ever been. Your future is waiting for you, and it's worth every bit of what you've been through. I want you to hear me clearly right now. This moment, this pain, this struggle, it's all part of a bigger picture. You are not suffering without purpose. You are not being tested for no reason. Every single challenge you faced, every obstacle you've overcome is shaping you into someone who is capable of greatness. And if you keep going, if you keep pushing through this, you will come out the other side stronger, wiser, and more unstoppable than you've ever been before. You are not alone in this. Every moment you feel like giving up, remember that this pain is preparing you for something bigger than you can even see right now. Every ounce of strength you find, every time you rise when life knocks you down, you are building the foundation for the life you've always dreamed of. You are becoming the person who can handle the success that's waiting for you. So don't quit. Don't back down. You are on the verge of something incredible. Your breakthrough is closer than you think, and everything you've been through is part of the plan. God didn't let you suffer for no reason. He is using this moment to mold you, to strengthen you, and to position you for the extraordinary future that lies ahead. Keep going. Keep fighting. Your best days are coming, and you are more ready than you think. The pain is not the end, it's the beginning of the amazing future that you are stepping into. You are stronger than you know, and you are capable of more than you could ever imagine. Trust the process. Your victory is just around the corner.